Thank you, Jody. Good morning. Canada's National War Memorial in Ottawa is reopened to the public this morning, 48 hours after Wednesday's gun violence. The police tape has come down and a memorial to Corporal Nathan Cirillo continues to grow. People have been steadily placing flowers, candles, and written messages at the base of the monument. There will continue to be increased police presence in the area in the coming days, but Parliament Hill remains closed to the public. Meantime, Cirillo's body is expected to be moved by hearse from Ottawa this morning. It should arrive in Hamilton later this afternoon. A full regimental funeral is being planned for the 24-year-old in Hamilton, likely on Tuesday. The fallen soldier was also a dog lover and an animal rescuer. Have a look at this photograph that's going viral all over the world. His dogs clearly love him as much as he loved them. The dogs broke the nation's heart this week as they seemingly waited for their master's return. Cirillo has also apparently used social media to help find homes for lost or stray pets. RCMP continue to investigate Wednesday's shootings in Ottawa, casting light on the shooter, but many questions still remain.
We have information that he may have had dual Libyan-Canadian citizenship. He was born in Montreal and has lived in Calgary and most recently in Vancouver.
Canada's top Mountie gave a play-by-play of Parliament Hill surveillance footage. It shows Michael Zahav-Bibeau moments after shooting a soldier at the National War Memorial, carjacking a driver and entering Centre Block before he was killed. The 32-year-old was staying at an Ottawa shelter. He wanted to go to Syria but was frustrated his passport application was taking so long. Despite some initial reports, it had not been rejected. Zahav-Bibeau was not on any watch lists, but investigators are looking for any terrorism links.
I think the passport figured prominently in his motives and his, I'm not inside his head, but I think it was central to what was driving him.
There have been questions about Zahav-Bibeau's mental state after a 2011 robbery in Vancouver for which he served jail time. Several reports have suggested he had a serious drug problem and was kicked out of a Burnaby mosque for abnormal behavior. Terrorism experts say Wednesday's shootings will definitely change public access to Parliament, and it could lead to sweeping legislation to prevent further attacks. Experts say there will likely be more metal detectors and armed guards, and people will probably not be allowed to linger without being questioned. Mounties say the Prime Minister will now be guarded wherever he goes. Experts say it's only a matter of time before new legislation is enacted.
I would not be surprised to see legislation for, putting people in custody, rather than kicking them out of the country, extensive electronic surveillance because of the jihadist websites. So they'll be listening to your phone calls, my phone calls. How that's going to help them determine who's the jihadist is a big question mark.
In other news, a doctor in New York City has tested positive for Ebola. This is the fourth case of Ebola in the United States. The physician tested positive after returning from treating patients in West Africa. Health experts say only 4 people he had contact with are at risk, and all 4 of them, including his fiancée, are now being tested. The man is being treated in the isolation unit of a hospital in Manhattan. Well, there's been a lot of talk about heroes over the last couple of days in this country, and it's only fitting that one of Canada's greatest is getting a well-deserved honor. Greg Harper's got more on that. He joins us live from downtown Vancouver. Greg.
Good morning, Kyle. Yes, we are talking about Terry Fox this morning, just outside the Terry Fox Plaza here at BC Place. The provincial government has announced that every second Sunday after Labor Day in September will be Terry Fox Day, and this will coincide with the annual runs named after Terry that take place throughout our province, across the country, and around the world. Since Terry passed away in 1981, the Terry Fox Run has raised over $650 million going towards cancer research.
Terry Fox is everywhere across this country and around the world. But he was from Port Coquitlam. He was from the Tri-Cities area. And this province of BC was his home. So that's why we're so excited and thrilled today.
So this is a government bill that still has to be passed. It will likely next week, so you can mark this down on the calendar. Sunday, September 20th, 2015 will be the first ever Terry Fox Day in BC. Kyle?
Greg Harper live in downtown Vancouver this morning. Greg, thank you very much.